Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite... Summerslide! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Ah, he's given it away. That's a throw. Well, he's a little fella, Ludovic Julie, but he is one of those, Jim, appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. For me, the perfect go-between player in that final third who links up midfield and attack. One of those nightmare scenarios for defenders not wanting to follow him into deeper space.
Because he's just so bright, so intelligent.
Yeah, well, usually he's looking to drag them out of position, and he's so good with his technical ability and vision that all of a sudden they've got a big problem.
You want him in your team. Well, it's Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Played up towards the front line. Szoboszlai. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's been caught napping. Deftly out wide. So we're still where we started right now. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Messi. William. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Julie proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really...
And Batistuta! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 39 minutes is number 10.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got...
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
That's really well cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
2 added minutes has been
Ronaldinho.
indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy. and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Chance to finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Soboslai! Soboslai! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Hits one! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That looks a cracking ball. And now the finish! In he goes again! They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Nesta. Cafu. And it's Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Interesting ball. Oh, that's delightful. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hernandez. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. And Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Into the last 5 minutes. And he's being shifted off it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Julie, 2 minutes to be added on. And that could set him on his way. Has a goal! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from there. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was close. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish tech. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
There's the hit! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 20 minutes is
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Always played it in low. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh no, this does not look good. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi is there, and he can pick it up. Beckenbauer. Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's tried one!
That, Peter, is one.
And Batistuta! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? He scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
after 38 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! And it's in! And the lead is extended still further. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Messi.
Only 3 minutes at a time.
De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. And the shot! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maradona, chance here to counter. Now it's Wilshere. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Ronaldinho! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Alaba. Here's Rodri. And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Rafael Leao! They've done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Batistuta, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldo might just make this. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. And it's a corner.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, well played. Oh, what a pass! Mbappe! Goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. They're still trying to make a game of this. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a corner kick.
Substitution for Milan. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe.
Maradona getting this one clear.
Number 94.
Big chance!
Number 18.
And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
That could spell trouble. Tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Barcelona have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to recover this. And one more try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Veron.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu does well to get it back. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Alaba. Bellingham.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta wins the duel this time. Just eases him off the ball. Nesta. Looking for the runner. Alcantara does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through?
Anthony really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He is through here! Kolumwani was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Bellingham aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Sorloth, and he's managed... Sorloth! There it is! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And Messi! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
And a header! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Kolumwani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Ronaldinho! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Two added minutes has been
Anthony.
indicated.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Ruben Diaz kept aware. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands. And
now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And one more try! That's another chance! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, he's been caught napping. In for the pieces. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Dumfries. Anthony. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Decent hit! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been...
He's gone for goal! He's got a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And he's had a shot! And it's in! Right back in the game!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Surlot, he has found the way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Kolumwani couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's...
Oh, shooting chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
6 added minutes has
Cafu.
been indicated.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Rafael Leao. Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Soboslai. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 17, Ribery. Number 11.
So the manager can
Mateus.
make a change for the
Number
first time in the game
23,
here.
Varane. Number
No
15,
unnecessary risks,
Rice.
and the game is petering out here. Conte. Dumfries.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instinct. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. Looks for the finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. Ronaldinho running with the ball, and it's Batistuta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Busquets.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Ball is over the line. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Soboslai! Soboslai! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good play. Batistuta. Alcantara. And here's Batistuta. And he's on his... And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And here's Batistuta. Oh, such a clever touch. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Fires from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Koundé. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. He's in a good position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Batistuta!
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
It's their second corner of the game. Szoboszlai goes short. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Nicely spread. Szoboszlai. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. It's coming on the field is number 22.
Busquets.
Pulisic.
That looks a good ball through.
Chance! He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Beckenbauer was in no mood for any of that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes
You
has
wonder
been indicated.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now then, the ball's... And Batistuta! It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and
Please make sure
deservedly
you
so.
watch the screen for an information bulletin.
How would
from
you
the
summarise
regional
what we've
police.
seen? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many. It's Ronaldinho!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Drilled in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Batistuta. Yamal. Shot could be on. Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta. Good, strong midfield running here. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai with the short one. Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Rafael Leao. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's not getting past him there.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Adams. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Batistuta is onto this.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Mbappe! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball now. Good spot, he's seen the run.
The attendance for this match
It's a goal kick.
71,550. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Kimmich is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played into the area. Cafu, and the break is on. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And they can counter here. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And he's running through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Opts to play it back. There's the shot! In he goes again! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof!
The goal scorer.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 9. Soboslai.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Number 23.
Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid could not have picked... And the referee brings it to a close.